we've been talking to a series of companies about a very interesting collaborative project between Martin Automatic, ETI Converting, Lemu Group, and we're now going to talk to the fourth partner in this collaboration, which is Lundberg Tech, and Karsten Kejlhof, who is the Chief Commercial Officer. Karsten, thank you very much for your time. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you.
We're very interested to hear a little bit about how Lundberg got involved in this project with Martin, ETI, and Lemu, and what it is that you're bringing to the table. How did the collaboration begin?
Well, collaboration begins a long time. Basically, we've been working with a lot of these companies on other projects individually. You know, when you talk about automation and complete lines like this one, you know, if you have Martin in one end, you will need something to handle the waste as well. And we've been working with ETI, we've been working with Martin, and so on. And then we got a call from Lemu and said if we wanted to join this collaboration. And of course, we thought it was a great opportunity to show our technology in production on a show, which is, I believe, is the first time for a full line like this.
It's a very interesting project. So Lundberg obviously is providing the waste handling equipment.
Yes.
What are the specific advantages that your equipment can bring a label converter who's using it?
So of course we can help prevent stops, so you can have the line running continuously. I know we're not running full speed here, but you know the system was running all day yesterday. Keep production going. That's part of our slogan, meaning we prevent those little stops that you have to make to take off a matrix roll. If you have stops that occurs because the web breaks, or we keep constant tension on the material so you can run at the highest possible speed, and then we just make the whole waste part of the production as easy as possible.
So this is your technology, your kits will be sort of installed at the end of the production line, after the rewinder.
No, in this case actually here we're right at the die cutting station.
At the die cutting station.
So in this complete line we're right in the middle before the rewinder.
And it's basically pulling the waste and taking it out.
Takes the grit that comes from the matrix, captures it with vacuum, cuts it up into small pieces, and then we transport it in the system, pipe system, and then we collect it in a unit like this one and compact it into a bag.
And so I imagine that given the kind of increased pressure on converters for maximizing uptime, being very lean in their operation, and also reducing waste, this is a very important technology that can bring a huge amount of benefits. I'm sure. Are you seeing, are you seeing sort of ever more increasing interest in your technology as those trends continue in the market?
No doubt that we can help with the part to make sure that you compact the waste as much as possible, reduce the CO2 from transport, automation, prevent stops, prevent waste. So there's quite a few benefits, and we see more and more companies that are focusing on that. You have huge production lines and you have fewer people to manage them, and you want things to run as smooth as possible. And we're part of that puzzle together with a lot of good partners, of course.
In terms of compacting the waste, just to kind of give us a bit of context, so what would be the kind of percentage decrease? Like how small can it end up being from a big?
But if you imagine on a machine like the one next door at ETI, if you roll up the matrix, then you have the grit and you roll up, you have a lot of air there. When we capture and compact it like we do down here, maybe we're talking about 1 to 10 or 1 to 8, something like that at least.
Yeah. So a tremendous advantage, and then in terms of storage and sort of waste reduction for
and even a small thing like the paper cores, because if you roll it up, you need to put a cardboard core on it. You can get rid of that as well. It's a small saving, but if you have to do it every 45 minutes, it all adds up. So it's all these small things that add to the equation why it's a good idea.
You're a Danish company, but obviously you've been operating in the US market for many, many years. Yeah. How has the market here been for you this year?
This year, very good. So we have some very good projects coming up, and that we've agreed with some partners as well. So we're definitely growing in the US, and think there's great opportunities and a lot of interest in all these automation, making sure that production runs as smooth as possible.
Karsten, thank you so much for your time. Hope you have a great rest of the show.
Yeah, well,
thank you very much.
Thank you.